part for my makeup. How are y'all doing on this lovely whatever morning? Because I have to pre-upload these 17 years in advance. But I think that's going to help me to be able to do Plan Miss this year, is because I'm going to have so many Plan With Me's. It's going to be Plan Miss is going to be like 85% Plan With Me's, which are we like mad about it? Probably not. But like I don't remember if it was after this. I don't know why I have this. I think it's just an extra sheet. I think it was after, I think I just have a lot of extra sheets of this because I've used this a lot and I might need to grab some extras because I'm obviously obsessed with this. I am also starving, so at some point I might pause to eat some. Did you hear my stomach growl? Did you guys just hear my stomach growl? I might pause to eat something because I've had one powdered donut today and it's almost noon. I had some of a chai, but like, I like, basically the Starbucks that's like closest to me is like currently like down for the count. So I've been going to Target to get chais, which honestly I just need to quit. And this is like my probably message from the universe telling me to stop getting chais. And yeah, the person usually working is literally the most annoying person ever. And I just feel like I'm never like that. Like I never think a person like I'm trying to think what the word is, like a retail employee or like any type of employee. I really have an opinion. I'm taking a picture for the thumbnail, but this person, she just be like annoying me every day. And Nick thought I was like, Nick, whenever I started like complaining, he was like, Andrea, you're just being obnoxious. And I'm like, and now he's like, yeah, actually, Andrea, you're right. You're 100% right. And I'm like, that's what I actually thought. So yeah, my chai today, trash. So I might just not go there anymore and drive farther away. So I'm using the back to school kit this week because this is the week that my baby went into first grade. First whole grade. It was just wild. It was only 2 days of school this day. But honestly, just emo. And I think it's also because I put him into, which is a whole nother dramatic story. I put him into private kindergarten because he missed the cutoff by 1 month. And I confirmed with the school prior, like, hey, like this will be fine, right? Oh, here. This will be fine, right? These are from Planet Hannah in black foil crayons. Designed these because I wanted them, and they're available for you. Also, the papers will be really cute with this, the like lined paper. And then I also have the mixed metal lavender hollow foil bundle. I'll have scripts to show you then, but I just sent them to Hannah this morning. But anyways, and it was like a whole drama. I'm gonna be using the number 86, which now is gonna be like 2 months ago for you, but this is just coming out this week. Fam 1, extra color, doodles, extra. What's it called? Which I didn't really get the Target bags, but now you like bring, well, at least in our school district, you like bring, can you hear my stomach? You like bring the school supplies like in a shopping bag and like everybody has them. The only thing that's like your kids is like their jacket, their lunchbox, and like water bottle backpack. So I was like confused about that because you used to like just put everything in your backpack and that's all your stuff. No, it's not how it works anymore. But anyways, yeah, so that was like a whole thing. So basically this is his first year in like public school, which I just, again, emotional. And yeah, so it just really did it to me. Other things that I brought out, obviously those million sheets of like extra things here, but I also brought out the lavender hollow because I don't have them in gold hollow, ones from Planet Hannah and font 2, as well as all of my stash of lavender hollow icons and mini icons, as well as some lavender hollow game icons from Planet Hannah in the little thing size, the gold hollow version, and then the gold mini icons that are little thing size from Planet Hannah, as well as a matte label sampler in both the lavender hollow and gold hollow. I am not sure if I want to color block this week because I just don't know, because I think I kind of want to bring in this color too. And I feel like obviously if I bring that in, it's going to be a little bit difficult to color block unless I just bring it in on the sidebar. But I want to bring it in a little bit more than that. So I think I'm just going to do it very colorful. But I think that'll be nice for like it being back to school. And then also with these like black underlays. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and start with the bottom washi. And I think for the bottom washi, I don't even know if I want to, like, well, here. I also have it on here, so maybe I'll just use up anything I can on the extra sheets first. Well, I'm going to have to use the confetti, right? Or maybe I don't even want to do the confetti, honestly, because I don't want to cover up the, like, smiley faces. I have been putting the, like, bows on the patterns. Ala Jess, who literally just messaged me right now. What does she say? Oh, okay. I'm doing something that it took me a really long time to do, but like finding. And then she just gave me a whole nother list. So I'm thankful for the list because honestly, like I don't remember what I name anything ever, but I'm working on some reformats basically, but also by the time that you see this, they'll all already be up. But like today I just worked on Relax and I was like, yeah, I'm reformatting like all old art that Anna texted me. Audio message, we'll look at that later. All old art that's like not in shop. This foil combination, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely more my it's one of my riskier selections. But I think I initially had silver with this. And then I like saw it and I was like, you know what? I kind of like it. I think it's because there's like the like gold hollow reminds me of this yellow color. And then the purple hollow, there's like plenty of these like purpley pink colors in here. And the blue even is kind of like, so it's definitely a like I said, a more risky combo. But you know what? Oh, she a kitty. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with whatever. I don't really know. Let's just figure out my life. We got lots of things here. Okay, so basically, I want to use these, which is a little tricky because I have 3 days that need 3 boxes. So I feel like I would need one more of these. So I think I'm gonna do an extender, and in under the extender, that box is just gonna have a bougie box and not this. What do we think? Do I want to put the bougies over top of it or under it? I'm thinking under it. I think it's like definitely one of the ones that like you're gonna see less of. Or I could just omit these and just do this and then do a black bougie under the thing. I might do that because I realistically don't think that like you're gonna see too much, like enough of this bougie to matter. Yeah, I don't really think so. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna forego these bougies, which I think I must have foregoed then as well. So we're gonna forego those. How many times can I say forego? I don't know. I don't know. Also, just so happens that I'm using like the dates that are the ones missing, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're just gonna use these. So let's go ahead and start with the days that have 3. I've just been like not an extender mood. Did anybody ever else like get into that zone? Okay. Also, Kirsten texted me yesterday and my foil supplier, I don't know how I want to do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to just put it on all the 3 box days. My foil supplier sent me the wrong foil, which is for next month's mystery. Like, I rushed it because I was, like, procrastinating. Had it rushed, and then I had to pay, like, exorbitant shipping for rush. And then they ended up getting the foil color wrong, and I was like, okay. They sent me regular silver, supposed to be matte silver, so it's like a little hint on the mystery. But I was like, all right. And I, like, sent it to them because they even had it, they had it right on, like, the invoice and everything. And they're like, oh, that's wrong. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So this is going to be a pink. So I'm going to do this one into a, don't like, you know, I'm going to do orange in between these 2 colors, I think. So it'll be this green, and then I'll do this color, and then the orange. But anyways, so I had to deal with that this morning. They just messaged me saying that they're going to rush ship new, and I was like, thank goodness. Thank goodness, because I need to get that done. Kirsten's, like, pre-collating the kit part and leaving it open, and then she's just gonna slip the foil in when it comes. It'll still be here probably with like 2 weeks to spare, but usually we have mystery done like so far in advance that this is just kind of a little bit stressful, not gonna lie, that it's not like done. But obviously like a little bit my fault for ordering it late, but also a lot their fault for not giving me the right stuff. But yeah, this was a busy, fun week with Bennett starting first dang grade, which he's doing so well. I really like his teacher. We did meet the teacher obs, and she is super nice, and she likes Pride and Prejudice, so I thought that was fun. Because we were telling her how, like, she asked, like, oh, like, how did I think of Bennett's name? And I told her, purple, this one, this would be this one. That I really just like Pride and Prejudice, and their last name is Bennett. But they spell it B-E-N-N-E-T, which I think there was another Bennett in Bennett's class that spelled it with one T, but I just really liked the double T, double N. So I kept it like that. And then I was telling her something else that was like, oh, I just saw this and I was thinking about how that's also a name in... Does it mean purple? I don't really know. This one's going to be the one before it, right? Is that how it works? It's like, this is orange, this is before it. This is blue, this is orange? Is that how it works? What's above blue? Pink? Is it always that way? Yeah, so it'd be pink, right? I think so. Anyways, so, and then I was thinking about it, I should have told her that, like, Lila's name almost was Lydia, because I like Lydia from Pride and Prejudice, which a lot of people, whenever I said that I like the name Lydia, thought that I was talking about Beetlejuice, but no. From Pride and Prejudice. She's not, like, the most amiable character as far as, like, personality types go, but, you know, that's cute. No, it's fine. So basically, I put MTF for the 3s, and I was like looking at it, and I'm like, it's supposed to be Tuesday. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and lift up this one. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much because this is Thursday. Lift this up. I'm just gonna lift the glitter header up too because the full boxes are a little bit taller than these. Just gonna lift this up, put this on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna put this because Tuesday was also a day that had 3, not Thursday. That's why I usually put like TU, but I was being lazy and just put T, so my bad. But yeah, he's been doing great. He's not in the class with any of his previous besties, but that's okay. He still sees them quite enough. That happened this week. What else happened this week? I got lashes again. What else? We had some like game nights with Hannah and Tony on Monday. And then we also had some game nights with just Tony, and we went to lunch with Tony the one day. One of his kiddos and 2 of our kiddos. Ben had a haircut this week. We went shopping, cooked a lot. Me and Nick went like on an impromptu date night Friday night because I had to do like a pickup. I don't really know like what I want to do box wise though. I think I want to put the classroom, but I also have the school, which I thought was cute, but I could always just do like one box of the school. I think the classroom's just like more the vibe, and I think I'm gonna put the classroom down here. That's cute. I was like, did I put that on backwards? Did I? No, right? No, it's perfect. It's weird. Cool. All right, orange, and then we're gonna do the darker blue. I'm still so hungry. Waiting for Nick to get home though, because we made bacon this weekend, and I was like, you know, it'd be good if we get some like lunch meat and make like sandwiches. So me and Nick are gonna have a romantic little lunch date at home, and I'm so excited though. I would much rather went to Tony and Luigi's because that place is bullshit. I have to go this week just because I want to. Also trying to go out to lunch with Nick's parents like once a week just to like give them something to do. So probably either go, there's like this Mexican place that we've been wanting to go with them. And then there's also this, oh yeah, wait a second. Was I supposed to do an extender on one of these? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I don't really want to do an extender. But like those days, they're just like too much stuff to like condense. Honestly, I feel like Tuesday I could make into, what's it called? So if there's a box here, probably do a box here and then a box here. So honestly, Tuesday is just going to turn into a 2-box day. I can nix some things. I'll just tell you the stories, and then if I ever need to corroborate what I did that day, I could just look back at this video and call it kaputsies. All right, so we're going to do this, and then, like I said, we're going to do a full box here, which is going to be a little wonky because we have a specific area we need to put that in, so we're just going to lift this up for now. So as far as full boxes go, basically, oh yeah, I need one here. Where did I put this one? Did I put it somewhere else? I don't know. Anyways, I'm hungry. All right. Full boxes will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have like a gazillion full boxes to pick from. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to pick from. So I have some decisions to make. I'm thinking about this one in the corner. I also do like just like the kid holding the back to school. I don't really know about like any of these. They're like fine. Back to school. I think I'm going to put it on Thursday. I think that is very cute. And let me just fill in around this because I feel like having it more filled in kind of lets my brain do the work a little bit more for me. And then we'll do, after the yellow is the purple. It's like a yellowy green color. I don't really know what to call it. Chartreuse? I don't know. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I'm fine not using any of these. I'm fine with not using that one, TBH. I really like the outside of the school. So that would leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's how math works. Maybe I'll do the like welcome to class on the bottom here. I think that would be kind of cute. I like that box, I think, the most then. And then maybe some flat lays. There's like first day of school, which is cute. Maybe I'll put that like in here and then do this flat lay here. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and fill it in. So let's do the light purple. And then the last one of these crayon underlays. Okay, and then we'll do the orange. Okay, and then the last box is gonna, or I have some boxes. So let's also work on the sidebar. So on the sidebar, I'm gonna use, I don't remember even, have I used, yes, we're gonna use a bigger box. Okay, so let's do this orange. Bring in more of the orange. And then the yellowy green color. Looks like more yellow when it's next to the orange though. And then this flat lay that says first day of school. And then what other ones did I use? Oh, I also did one where I did like all 4 boxes, which is cool. I could have did that. But I specifically have scripts for it, so it's like fine. And then let's do a box. I'm going to eat my leg in a second. Let's do this one, I think, here. And then the darker blue color. Oh, I have one on my hand. I wonder if you can hear my stomach. It's just really embarrassing. And then on the very top, I'm going to do the school. So do the one with the American flag on it. Why not? Brings it up kind of high. I think I maybe normally do like a smaller box in here. So let's kind of switcheroni those out. Just bring it down basically a smidge. But then I can at least put the month up there. I feel like I don't really technically need the month because I have like the little tabs, but at the same time, I feel like I'm like in it to win it, dedicated now. Oops. Okay, let's do that. Just put a little in just to give it a little help. Okay, and then that is perfect. Slightly crooked, but I don't think I really care to pull it up again. Then as far as like a little deco bit to put there, we're going to look for something teeny-ish. Kind of like these cookies are kind of cute. Yeah, that's cute. So we're done with that sheet. I never really use anything from it. And then I have one more box, and I'm mostly going, I'm going to just take this off here because why not? I'll look at it right now. Mostly going between like these ones, I guess. I kind of like this one. Yeah, let's do this one. I like it a lot. We're going to just clop it on there. And then put the glitter header on top of it. And call it a day. Then we're going to go ahead and do the, put this down. The date numbers. Like I said, they're not like on my extras page. They already used them. So I'm just going to use them from here. So I need the 14th. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. So stinking cute. Might use some of those little mini deco bits then. We will see. And plop these up here. This is a very cute spread. I think doing the no bougie was like a fine choice. I don't really think it's going to be noticeable, and to have to like place down double bougies would just kind of not be my vibe. I think the black looks good with it though. I think it's a fun color choice, a nice little pop, and it makes it look, I think, a little bit more modern. It's kind of a pretty modern kit though to begin with. Done with that page. And then we are just on to kind of like overlays and such. So I do have, okay, this, which it is August. So I'm just going to grab the little August. This is in Lavender Hollow from Planet Hannah in font 2. I always have a coupon code with Hannah down below. Then I'm just going to go ahead and grab, let's see, I'm going to grab the like double boxes to use on the double box. This page. And then I'm going to use up, I think, whatever's left on here first. My extras pages, because I'll be able to use the glitter headers up from that one. So let's do the stroke box here. Maybe I'll get some quotes for later, because I feel like, or no, I'll do it here. I don't really know. I feel like maybe not. I don't know. So let's put that there. And then let's do the four corners, like glitter confetti-ness up here. I don't really, maybe I'll get some quotes later. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll do this one, which is the like left bottom, top right. The other one of that here. Yeah, that one here. And then we'll do a four corner one here. And that's everything on those. And then I'll just use, I guess, one more from here. I'll just use the other, I'll just use one of these on the box down here. Super cute. We're going to do glitter header overlays. I think it's cute on here. I think I'm going to do the bows on the side. I'm just going to grab two from here. Could have just did the confetti, but I think the bows are cute because we have the bows down on the bottom. It's supposed to be cute in like stars or something too, this foil combo. Go ahead and just take all of these glitter headers here. And that'll be done. Do you like me talking through the base? Need to know. You hate it? Let me know also, because I do this for you, but also for me. Could be like, not like it's gonna be cool, but it's also like nice, I think, that like when I die my kids can watch these. I think that'd be, they have like hundreds, probably thousands of hours, yeah, probably thousands of hours of footage of me just chit-chatting, if they need to listen to me at all. If they need me, I'll be here planning Bennett's first week of first grade. I think whenever Theo starts kindergarten, I'm gonna lose it. I feel like Bennett's like my big boy. Like, I like was emo at Meet the Teacher, but not super emo on like the first day of school. But Theo, for some reason, Theo is like always be my baby. For some reason, like even Lila, she's like got like an independent like air about her. She's very like bossy and like she's like a big fit thrower. So I feel like she doesn't really need me as much, but Theo's like my big baby. So I feel like when he starts kindergarten, I'm probably gonna lose my mind and just cry. All right. So there's that. And then I have a couple on there that'll go into the stash. I'm done basically with all of the overlay stuff, and I don't have the scripts yet, so you're gonna see me in a second, but in real time it's gonna be 2 days. Okay, I'm back. It's been a minute. It's the Friday of the week after this, but got all my scripts, all my things ready. So let's go ahead and slappy clap right on into it. So I actually want to grab out, because this is like the first time I'm using like school stickers, so I'm just gonna grab out my stack of things I don't need the graduation ones, I don't think, to see like what I want to use, because I definitely want to use some of these school stickers if I can, so I'm just going to kind of lay them out. Maybe I'll use this sheet kind of like throughout the week, because there's like a good variety on it from Once More With Love, but I have a bunch of other ones that I'm going to use too. So here I wanted to put that it was, Bennett's first day of first grade. So I think for that I want to do okay, just kidding. I think I'm gonna put class of 2023 here with like, maybe I'll do like that one, I'll use the graduation one. That kind of makes sense. Like the little hat question mark. I think that'd be cute. And then do the class of 2023 because that's when he'll graduate, right? That's cute. And then down here, I want to do maybe, oh wait, do I actually have like a little kid school type sticker? I don't think so. I have like this, though Bennett didn't wear anything that looked like that. So maybe I'll just do like the little like munchkin with a chalkboard. I don't know. And then do Bennett and then first grade underneath it. Be cute, right? Kind of wild, kind of crazy, kind of cute. Also wanted to mention, if you didn't know, I am doing like custom multis for everything that I don't have a script for already. So I already went and pulled those out, but I get them from Hannah and I get them in font 2, which is what these are. And I just did them unfoiled this week because I thought like most of this will be covered with like the colorful, and then the colorful like will have the black on it. I think that'll be really fun. So let's go ahead and start at the top. Very busy week, of course, back to school is. So on Monday, well, school doesn't start till Thursday, but the preps, you know. So on Monday, I went to the good old HEB, and also Nick got me Starbucks in the morning, and also Bennett had a doctor's appointment. I think it was just a checkup question mark maybe. I'm not really sure. It was just this week. Oh no, he had to go. So basically, long story short, is Nick has like a heart defect that like the kids all, when they're like a specific age, have to go check and see if they also have, because it's genetic. Nothing like like crazy serious, but yeah, they just need to check and make sure so that they know if they need to like watch it or not. But yeah, so Bennett does not have the defect, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Pretty exciting. We don't have to worry about it, but we have to do the other ones. Though it's like less likely with the other ones for reasons that's just too long of a story. But yeah, it's less likely for the other ones, but we still have to get them checked. So also had a lash appointment. I went to someone new. I felt like I was cheating on my old girl, but it's just literally the way that the cookie crumbles. I feel like I've been saying that like nonstop because my kids respond really well to that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we're just going with it. But yeah, I went and got my lashes done for the first time in I think 2 months, which is kind of wild, but I feel like myself again. I do admit I quite like my lashes. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this in with one of these square boxes so I could see more of that background bougie pattern, which is also from Hannah. I don't know if I mentioned before, I designed it because I wanted it for this spread specifically, but obviously you can use it with many spreads. And then also after this lash appointment, I got the call that Chris's dad passed away, which was super sad, but yeah, it was a very shocking way to like get out of my lash appointment. And then Nick and I went to Walmart because Nick needed glue sticks, like hot glue sticks. Then Hannah was like super stressed, so she came over like shortly after. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. It was just like a generally stressful day. And just felt so bad for Chris, obviously. He's one of our besties. I'm gonna put that in. So Hannah came over. For Hannah coming over, actually I'm gonna change this up a little bit. We're gonna change her up a smidge. So for Hannah coming over, we use a bigger box because I don't really know what I was thinking. Because then we played 3 games, which I'm gonna put in down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and just start from the bottom and work our way up. Why not? So she came over, we got McDonald's, and we just played some games, you know, chilling. Let's do this one. And then let's do this. Let's do a patterned fancy label here. So for Hannah coming over, I do have the like friends stickers. I'm just gonna use one of the like black and white ones. I think that's cute. For Hannah coming over, and then we did get McDonald's because that's what we eat when we're stressed. So I was like, you want McDonald's? And she's like, yes. And my kids also haven't had McDonald's in like forever at this point. So we got McDonald's. We played Forest Shuffle. I'm pretty sure Nick played with us too. Or, oh yeah, and then I think we played these 2 games like by ourselves, as in let me see what I have icon wise. I do have a little Happy Meal. And then I think I'm gonna try and alternate colors as much as possible. So if I did like Lavender Hollow here, for this I'm gonna do Gold Hollow, and then the next one I am gonna do Lavender Hollow. But for Three Sisters, I'm gonna use a pencil because it's like a I don't know, it's not really a flip and write. It's like a end right. There's no like, oh, I guess it's like a roll and write. I guess it's a roll and write. So that is for, we played these games like just me and Hannah, and then later on, which it was basically after the kids went to bed, we ended up doing like a little game night with the neighbor Tony and me and Nick and Hannah. So let's go ahead and stick it all in. But we just had a little game night. I think we already had planned maybe to have a game night, so I think Hannah just might have just come over early. Okay. Super cute. So we did play this new game that Tony wanted to play. He had called Trash Pandas. It was cute. It wasn't like my favorite game ever, but it was cute. I liked the art. Then we played Cascadia. Basically, we asked Tony what he wanted to play a little bit prior, like games that are only 4-player, because Chris wasn't there, and he said he wanted to play Cascadia Splendor, and then he said he wanted to play Everdell, but Hannah has her like Everdell mixed in with an expansion, and I was like, it might be just easier just to teach him a base game first. So we ended up just doing Far Shore, because my Far Shore is just Far Shore, and I feel like Far Shore is basically very similar to Everdell. So ended up working out, and we just played all of the games and had a great time. Okay. Okie dokie pokies. Had to take a little drinky poo break. Okay. On Tuesday, I got Starbucks and a breakfast taco. Ugh, I forgot how much I like breakfast tacos, and I always say there's this like little hole in the wall place that has, where is my icons? Here. That has the most amazing breakfast tacos, and they like, it's like kind of a thing to like order them. Like if you want to order like ones that you create what is in it, if that makes sense. Like made to order, I guess would be the word. So there's this coffee shop that sells like they must buy like a big batch of them from them and then just sells them, and Nick loves the coffee there. So he's been getting coffee and getting me a taco, and oh my gosh, are they amazing. But I want to go to the place, I don't remember technically what it's called, but I know exactly where it is, and get lunch soon, because their food also would actually be fun just to go to breakfast there. We only have ever gotten it to go, so I want to go there one day. But Starbucks and breakfast tacos, and then, oh my god. Okay, so I'm just like grossed out still. So we went to breakfast with Nick's parents, and usually we pick where we're gonna go, but this day my in-laws wanted to take us to this waffle place, and it was disgusting. It was just gross. The more I think about it, the more I'm like angry about it. But like, I'm not the kind of person who's gonna like write a review or like ever like do anything proactive to let them know that their food was not good. Cause like, I don't know. I just don't know the story. Maybe it was just a bad day. But also, I have talked to somebody else about this, and they also said that they didn't have the greatest experience there either. So basically, went to this waffle place. Their waffles were bad. Like, I've had better waffles at like, I don't know, like anywhere that has waffles. That's not like specifically a waffle place, you know? Do I like I don't know what kind of sticker I would use for this place. The waffles were not good. They were super yeasty and undercooked. Like the inside was like liquid still. It was really bizarre. So there was that. Also, it took forever. It was super expensive. Like, which was also bizarre for how bad it was. And it was super slow. It was the ketchup bottles, like they had glass ketchup bottles, and when it, like around the rim of the top of the ketchup bottles was black caked on nasty ketchup. And like I've never been anywhere that I can remember in the past years where I went somewhere to eat and was like, I would never go back there again. Like, I'm not hard to please. Like, that's where it all comes down to is I'm really not that hard to please, TBH. I'm just not. It's just, I think I'm pretty easygoing. Like, I eat McDonald's happily. I eat all fast food and I'm never mad about it. Like, if I get, like, a hair in my food, I'm not even mad about it because I just know, like, I've done food service. This was gross. Okay, then I tried all 3 of their waffles because everybody else got them. They were all bad. At first I was like, are these, like, alcohol infused? But Nick's like, no, they're, like, super yeasty. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it was just honestly bizarre. And then I got the, like, egg breakfast, which I know, like, it's a waffle place, but it was on your menu, you should be able to cook it. And the eggs came out, and there was 4 visible, like, pretty large eggshells in the eggs. The eggs were overcooked. My in-laws, like, got french fries. The french fries were undercooked. Like, the whole thing was just bad. And then we talked to my neighbor about it, and he was like, yeah, I hated that place too. And I was like, okay, at least it wasn't us, because I feel like I'm not hard to please. Also, would never, this was supposed to be condensed. Okay, well, there's that. I forgot I did that in the plans. But anyways, it was bad. I would never go back. Grossest breakfast situation. Actually, it's probably one of like the worst like food situations I've ever had. Like, it was just like, why? And it was so expensive on top of it too. If it was super cheap and super fast, I'd been like, you win some, you lose some. So gross waffles. And then we went to Michael's because I don't remember, but I worked in my office all day and I cleaned up my closet of doom, which was like a whole project. Then afterwards, which I need to put like 6 things in here, so I'm just gonna probably have to delete some things, which is fine. I made a bussin' pot roast for dinner. It was so stinking good. Let's start at the bottom though. Actually, we can't start at the bottom. What am I gonna delete? I need a pen. I can't visualize what I'm gonna delete here. I think I'm gonna delete this. That'd leave me with 4 things. I think that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to do bussin' pot roast. It was so good. I used the same recipe as before, but I feel like there was something I did differently, but I don't remember what it was. So that's going to be a little bit of a struggle bus whenever we get down to it and want to remake it, but it's fine. I know I add garlic because I think that's not in there. But anyways, I made the pot roast. It was so good. Made it in a crock pot, and I looked it up, and I might try making my favorite part of pot roast is like the vegetables. I'm gonna try and make for like a lunch meal prep is like no meat and just do vegetables, but like with the pot roast like elements, like the seasonings, the sauces. I want to try and do it because I think that'd be so good, and I could just eat like 7 pounds of carrots in a week, no big deal. So I had my bussin' pot roast, and then we did Meet the Teacher, which was kind of like a little emotional. I feel like I was more emotional for Meet the Teacher than I was for like anything else. I'm going to go ahead and put the TV shows we watched down here real quick. So let's do this one and the purple. Yes, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do the purple. Yeah, a little emo, but really liked his teacher. And I guess she is like the only self-contained first grade teacher, which is kind of cool. The rest of the teachers, like they switch teachers like during the day, but she chose to be self-contained. So I don't know what the difference is as far as, I wanted to use a bunch of these. Okay, for Meet the Teacher, let's use, let's use the little school sticker from Once More. I think that'd be cute. But yeah, we did that, and we also got Kona Ice because they had a Kona Ice truck there, which I'm just gonna do that, and I'm actually just gonna put Kona Ice because that was fun because we got to like sit outside. We had Nick's dad drop us off because they were watching obviously the other 2. So Nick's mom stayed and watched Theo and Lila, and then Nick's dad dropped us off so that because there was probably limited parking, and then Nick's dad came and picked us up and got Kona Ice with us. And then I did make brownies. We're going to skip putting that in. And Nick and I, later on after the kids went to bed, we played a game of Forest Shuffle, which is our new fave. And then we also ended up watching After Party, which we're a little bit behind on actually because we're supposed to watch it last night actually with Just Like That. But by the time we got in bed, because we were playing so many games of Lorgana, it was like 10. And we were like, we have to do our whole routine still. Like Nick went into shower. So it was like a no-go from the start. Then on Wednesday, so in the morning, we got me and Hannah got like a really cool message from a pretty big publisher. I don't want to like say anything yet because it's like all like kind of under wraps. So I'm just going to put in BGG, but it was so exciting. I'm going to do I'm going to just do a meatball. Actually, it's not really, we'll do a card sticker. But we were really excited about it and very, very pumped. So I put that in, and then this day I spent a good amount of time doing a wax de-stash this day because whenever it came to cleaning out my like when it came to cleaning out my, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what I want to do with this. Maybe I'll do this here. Hold on, I'm trying to like pre-plan in my brain. And then maybe I'll do like, okay. I'm trying to get tickets for Nick for, what's it called? Trying to think of what it's called. And he wants me to go with him. I'm going to try and convince him to make Chris go with him because I really don't want to. I think Chris would do it. The thing with Chris is he'll do anything. Like, I think Nick and him are going to like 8 shows at the end of the year. Or like, I guess it is kind of towards the end of the year. But at first, Nick was like asking Hannah, like, hey, like, is it fine if Chris does this day? And then like after 2 times, he just stopped asking. Which, like, I don't really think Hannah cares either way. Like, as far as, like, work schedule, you know. Like, obviously, Chris is allowed to do whatever he wants. But work schedule-wise is, like, fine. And now he just doesn't ask. And he just, like, plans things and texts Chris. And he's like, hey, we're doing this day. And then Hannah's like, I guess I'm just coming over for girls' night that night. And I'm like, I guess we're just going to have to play games. Oh, darn. But the Workaholics cast is doing, like, stand-up in Austin. So the tickets come out in 9 minutes, but I'm probably going to pause this right now and just see if I can snag those. Okay, I got those tickets. But yeah, anyways, did a big wax de-stash because I needed room in my life, and I sent big boxes to Haley and Kane, and then I just work all day, all week, basically, besides the other things I did. Kind of getting ahead. Now I feel like a little bit more stable. And then on Wednesday, Bennett had a haircut appointment. It's funny because I like booked it on the weekend. It was like the last appointment they had before school started. So normally I would take both of the kiddos to get haircuts at the same time. Well, Theo and Bennett, but they only had one appointment. So I figured Bennett probably needed one a little bit more than Theodore did. I'm not throwing Theo's hair out, growing Theo's hair out a little bit. But anyways, so we went and Bennett got a haircut and he looked so cute. And afterwards we went to, oh, I probably shouldn't use that, but it's fine. Like, can I use this still? Yeah, I can still use this. Just leave a little teeny space. And then we went to the outlets, me and Bennett, to get him some new shoes for school. He wanted to get Nikes. And he got like these really cute, actually almost this yellow color shoes. And we also got a pretzel to share. And we played at the playground for a little bit. So just kind of hung out and did the do. So for that, I'm just going to use a little star sticker. I think that's cute. Then later on in the PM, Nick and I went to see the movie Strays. I don't have ratings in Lavender Hollow or whatever, so I'm not going to put a rating on. But Strays was funny. If I was rating it, I'd probably give it like a 3.75 out of 5 or maybe like a 4 out of 5. I thought it was funny. I don't think it'd be a movie that I'd like go out of my way to watch again. But I did think that it was overall cute. I also just love Will Ferrell, so there's that. So I think for that, I'm just going to use a little paw print sticker, I think, for Strays. And then I have a little script for it. Then let's move on to Thursday. On Thursday, it was Bennett's first day of school, so I definitely want to mark that special. So I think I'm going to do a Lavender Hollow. Let's actually do the bottom part first so that I don't forget. So let's do some orange because I keep forgetting to use it. I'm just going to do this. So it's his first day of school. We ended up riding with our neighbors again because we thought there'd be pretty limited parking. So we all just went together, and then my father-in-law watched their other kiddo and also Theo and Lila. So I think I'm going to use like a big half box for this because it's his first day of first grade. So we have that. So for first grade, I think I'm going to use the little backpack sticker. He was so excited to pick out his backpack. And then I'm going to just take the first grade and I'm going to, I think, put like a Bennett on top of it. Or maybe I should cut first grade so it's not hanging on the edge. I want this to look very cute. But yeah, he was very excited, kind of nervous, which I feel like is definitely warranted. So let's do... Then get a Bennett sticker. Yeah, overall went really well. And it's been smooth sailing since. Just cutting off the width. Bennett, first grade. I'm the little baby, my first baby. And then afterwards, I just cleaned a bunch. So I'm just going to use... this a little bit because I was just in a cleaning mood. And I have this cleaning time script from the foil bundle, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut time off since I'm using a little thing. Stick that in here. Perfect fit. And afterwards I went to HEB because I also didn't realize that he could like take snacks in like a water bottle to school. I feel like that's not something that like happened when we were younger, at least me, I don't know. So I ran to HEB just to pick up some extra snacks. I feel like we don't usually have like a ton of snacks laying around, but I wanted to be able to make him like little snack bags. So in the morning I could just grab a bag of snacks and throw it in. And then also I had to like run back to the school to like drop him off snacks in a water bottle. I just felt like a horrible mom this morning, not gonna lie. And also I picked up the wrong sushi. I don't know. I had a coupon for $2 off sushi and I was like, let's get some sushi for lunch. And I ended up picking up the one with crab in it. And I was like, I'm not eating this, so Nick ate it. But anyways, so I went to HEB and then after school was over, we picked up Bennett, of course. We didn't just leave him there. And we went to Dairy Queen just to have some special time to kind of just, you know, see what he got up to during his day at school. Let me use a little pencil for Dairy Queen. And also want to mark in that I watched the Kardashians, but we're going to go ahead and put that on the very, very bottom. And then I'm just going to mark that we just hung out with the fam. We ended up just getting, instead of me cooking, we ended up just getting Dairy Queen for dinner for the other kidders. And, you know, they enjoyed that. And yeah, Dairy Queen in Texas is like, it hits different. I don't know. I think they're all owned by this like family, I think, or guy, I don't really know, called Mayfield. And like all of them are like supposed to be like the most bussin' Dairy Queens, which I do feel like they are like good, like better than Dairy Queens that I remember. So we just had some good old fashioned family time, which is basically every day, but you know, whenever you need something extra to put in, we just pop her in there. So cute. Just hanging out, chilling. Then on Friday, so had Starbucks, but I didn't have room really to mark it. So I was up at 5:45 with Mr. Theodore. So this day, my youngest two did not have daycare. So we had to really think of fun things to keep them entertained because also the weekend is long. So it was a 3-day weekend basically. So I was up at 5:45 with Theodore. Ew. Don't want to be doing that. He went back to bed, but then Bennett was up. So I had to get him ready for school. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to like go back to sleep. That just seems beyond silly. So I just was like, I am up for the day. That is where I'm at. So our neighbor Tony came over with his kidder and they all played upstairs, his kidder, my kidders. And we played for a shuffle. Obviously Nick too. Duh. And then we also played Dungeon Mayhem, which was the first time that we played it with 3 players. So that was pretty fun. So we played that. I quite like that game. I think if you want like an easy kind of game, it's good for travel. Dungeon Mayhem may just be the way to go. So we're going to go ahead and just put in some little cards for that. And then afterwards, we all went out to eat at the good old Tony and Luigi's, which is just our fave time. So we're going to do that. And I'm just going to use a little, like, school-related stickers. I think it's funny to mark, like, going to eat with glue. Tony and Luigi's. Then afterwards, me and Nick ended up, well, I guess I'm just going to put these stickers down, but I'll talk about it in the order that we did it. So we ended up going to Target just to, like, kill time with the kids. And Nick got some more Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I got some Magic cards, and then Lila and Theo picked out some clothes. Lila loves clothes. She's definitely her mother's child. Loves clothes, loves shoes, loves it all, which we support. We support the clothes. Yeah, and Theo does too, but Lila is like kind of like a little bit wild and crazy when it comes to her. Like, she wants what she wants, and she's not going to let you talk her out of it. Theo, he wanted to pick out, he got this, like, Minnie Mouse, like, sweatshirt outfit, and a Buzz Lightyear sweatshirt. He's very into the Disney options. So we went to Target with them, and I don't remember what Lila picked out, honestly. I just more remember, because Nick was in charge of Lila. I was in charge of Theo. So we went on a Target run, and then we didn't. The kids had swim lessons this day, so let's go ahead and mark that down just with another one of these. I'll probably respace this one out. Spread. So cute. It's annoying. It's so cute. Okay, so for swim lessons, I'm just going to do another, like, let's do the A+, because the kids did really good at swim lessons this day, I remember. And then me and Nick went on a kind of like last minute date night sort of thing. Because my in-laws were over because I had to watch Lila during swim lessons. I'm going to start Lila and swim lessons in spring. But they were already over, and I was like, hey, like, me and Nick are going to go out if, like, you're fine with that. So they were fine with that. So Nick and I went down to the good old Tanuki because I needed to pick something up, and then also I had planned to go to Tanuki the next week for other things. So, secret things. We just decided to pick it all up while I was there. Seemed to make sense. And then afterwards, we have been wanting to go to Bun Belly for dinner. I think I'm going to use the little apple for that. And I got, oh my gosh, it was so good. I've never had it before. It was called crispy noodles or something. Basically, it was like a pot, and it had like a broth slash sauce in it, and it had these like crispy noodle like glob, and like some of the noodle glob was like, it was like fried noodles, was like in the soup, so it tasted like fried noodles that was like rehydrated, and it was so good. And then on the outside, where it wasn't like in the like broth, there were like crispy noodles. I'm just over explaining this. It had a lot of vegetables in it, and I think I might have chicken. Honestly, don't even need the chicken. The noodles themselves, so good. The vegetables, so good. I was literally obsessed. So good. And afterwards, we went and got cheesecakes. Talking, not a strong suit for me. Cheesecakes at this new place that opened. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like maybe Japanese style cheesecakes. I'm not sure, but they were good. I don't think that they were like my favorite thing in the entire world, but like I ate them. So there's that. Then we went to Target, and Nick got some more Yu-Gi-Oh cards because he's also obsessed. And then in the later times, we played Scythe with Tony because he wanted to play it and Hannah hates it, so we didn't want to put her through that. So we were just playing games. So we played Scythe, and it was fun. Then, I totally messed up here. It's fine, like the header being the same color, but you know, you live and you learn, I guess. Oops. So on Saturday, the kiddos wanted to go over to my in-laws, so they went over there in the morning. I'm gonna mark that in. And then at the in-laws, I'm gonna use a little, I think, Where are my icons? They just really just get up and leave me. Here they are. From the foil bundle, the little car icon. That's super cute. Nick and I went, well, I don't really know why. Well, so, because like the kids were at the in-laws, but also I like cleaned house and did the laundry like for 3 hours. So I feel like that was like definitely more of something that I probably should have marked, but it's fine. Yeah, we like hardcore cleaned. I put on Akatar on my AirPods and I cleaned, did laundry, cleaned up rooms. I did a lot of cleaning this day, like a lot. And I was like sweating. And then we had some time before picking up the kids. So we went to this new to us game store. It's not new, but it was new to us, called Wonko's. And just wanted to see like what the situation was, how it does there. So we went there and I ended up buying a couple of things. Nick bought a couple of things. It was super cute. I didn't know it even existed and probably drove past it like 1,000 times. But went there. So I'm just going to use a little shopping bag to be cute, I guess. And then afterwards, we were going to go like out to eat, but it was like kind of getting a little close to like the kids are eating soon and then they need a nap and like quiet time. So we just got In-N-Out, which was delish. And then picked up the kidders, took them home, put them down for nap. And then after nap, Bennett and I went to Target. I just needed some household stuff. Like we needed paper towels, tissues, toilet paper, water, the works. Well, I got water because I was like there. Might as well get water. We just got that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that with, I'm going to do one of these. Let's do the little test tube. So me and Bennett went just to like also get out of the house. I was going to do a pickup, but it's just like a fun little walk around activity with Bennett. And then I don't really need this much space for this, but here we are, basically hung out with the family. And then the bigger thing that I worked on later after everyone went to bed is I worked on a meal plan for the next week, which took forever because I went through a bunch of cookbooks and like tabbed a bunch of things I want to make over the next few weeks. And then I wrote the list, wrote the shopping list, did the do. So I think for that, I'm going to use the little like notebook because I think that's kind of cute for that. I'm just going to plop in this meal plan custom. Then on Sunday, I went to Starbucks in the morning. I think Nick slept in, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to go to get Starbucks whenever he got up. And I, on the way home, stopped at Walmart because I wanted to get some powdered donuts because Hannah was coming over, and I just was really wanting some powdered donuts. So I picked those up at Walmart real quick. And then afterwards, I organized a ton this day. So let's go ahead and mark that. I organized the like black cabinets like behind my dining room table. Those needed to be organized badly. And I also organized our medicine cabinet and like went through and got rid of anything that was expired and organized it, and it looks so stinking good. So I think I'm going to use the little let's do the little paint palette. Would be cute for organizing because some of the stuff I did organize was like craft supplies. And then my in-laws came over for dinner like they usually do on Sunday, and I made Marry Me chicken, which I've seen on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but I've never made it. And my kids, obsessed with it. They loved it. And Theo was like, I never saw him eat this way before, but he was like shoveling it in his mouth. Like, I've never seen him eat like that. It was the most wild thing I've ever seen. Then Hannah came over. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these like cute little boxes here, and I'm going to use a friend sticker. I'm going to use just like the black and white one. I know I need to get these listed and such. Let's do this. And we were doing a one shot this night for Tony to like see how he likes D&D. So I put in Hana, which was Hannah's name for Dandy. And then we unbox our Lorcana cards. So for that, I'm going to use a purple sticker. Which is funny because we didn't really know even like what we were like looking at. We were just like unboxing them because we hadn't really watched too much about the game itself yet. So for that, I'm actually going to use, I was going to use like a card sticker, but I was thinking I could actually use a Mickey head sticker because it's Disney trading cards. And then we did our one shot. And for that, I'm just going to use a fancy label. And I chose a different character. I'm just going to use the books for this. I chose a different character and I named myself Dra because we were just like not about like making a name for this. But I played as a tiefling bard and I at first was like I didn't really want to play as a bard. Like I just feel like I'm the opposite of a bard. But I ended up really liking it, which I kind of called prior. I'm like, you know what's going to happen? I'm like so annoyed about being a bard. But like the rest of the combos I wasn't really excited about from the pre-mades and I didn't feel like making a character for this one shot. But I'm just going to talk while I organize my life. But I ended up really liking it. Like I was like, watch me end up liking this. And I did. So, you know, that's just the way that the cookie always crumbles. Ended up liking it. And I'm like, am I going to, my next campaign that we do, be a tiefling bard? Is this going to be my thing? Did end up liking it. I feel like some of the bardic stuff is pretty fun. But I did like the tiefling stuff too. I thought that was very cute and cool. But I wanted to do tiefling as if I want to do probably 2 characters have going at all times, and tiefling was like definitely up there because in our main game I'm playing right now, I'm doing a, just gonna put some of these deco pieces down. I am a high elf wizard, which I feel like is just the most me. So maybe my other character should be like the least me to kind of like challenge me. I feel like tiefling isn't like wildly not me, but the bard part, yeah, I just feel like bard, it's just not me. It's very, I feel like it's very Nick energy, very Chris energy, but not very Andrea energy. But that's, I think, kind of the point. So I might, after playing a little one shot as that character, I might just, I think I'm going to rename her because I was like, can I keep all of my stuff that I like looted and got? And Nick was like, I guess. But it would be for the campaign that Chris is doing, and I'm assuming I can use the character. I don't think Chris is going to really argue with me too much about it. As far as like saying no, doesn't seem like a Chris thing to do. But we'll see. But I kind of want to keep that character. I'll keep all the same stats and stuff too. But so this is what I have left. This was like 2 foil bundles, like extras and stuff. And then this is what I have left from the kit plus extras. Lots of boxes left. And that, my friends, is everything. I hope you liked this video. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a teacher or school related emoji in the comments down below. But otherwise, I hope you liked it and I'll talk to you in my next video.